Good morning. I just want to bring some good news for someone today and share some of my excitement in my life. So, look, we're always growing. Our, for me, as I grow, the more I grow in the Lord and the things He shows me, of course, He's always right on time, no matter what it is. I mean, it's at the exact perfect timing that I need something inside that he shows me and gives me. But one of the things I wanted to share was be prepared. The closer you get to the Lord and with the Lord as you go along, He's going to show you some truths, not to hurt you or harm you. Look, the truth stings sometimes. That's human nature. It hurts us that we could ever not know any better, that we don't. But listen, when He starts uncovering things, it's going to let you know just how much of this world's view that you've believed for so many years. And it's not anyone's fault. By nature, we adapt to our surroundings. So don't beat yourself up. If the Lord shows you, listen, if you have something on your heart that doesn't agree with the majority or the people in your crowd or wherever you're at, just don't sit right. Like, don't be rude. Just ponder it. Keep it stored there. And then when you get home later or you're driving, you ponder that. Challenge your thoughts. Well, how do I feel about that? And look, you don't have to have the facts. You can get the facts. I'm not saying just go on a whim, but that thing in your heart that doesn't agree, go research that. For instance, one of the things he uncovered for me was that marijuana was good and it wasn't bad. That everything he created was good. It is by human nature, it is by the forces of darkness, the enemy, that convinces us a good thing bad. And of course, like anything that's good, if we don't handle it or use it or respect it as it's good, we turn it bad. The thoughts of it being bad, it's listen. One of the things he uncovered, and listen, God is so like freaking phenomenal. You're talking about a woman that wasn't a that didn't use it. And not because I thought it was bad, but that the stigma of it was, well, you're not supposed to be doing that. I don't want to say that's like I thought it was bad that they were, but that the fact, first of all, I was one that followed the rules as far as the best I could, because I've not been a conformer for many years. But that, okay, so among our land, it is illegal. So I didn't do it because I didn't want the guilt. It's illegal. Well, then when I try I felt guilty because I knew at that, all I knew was it was illegal. And so I developed that belief and I didn't do it because our land says it's bad. Our government, our laws, and I'm not blaming this all on government. I'm not one of them ones, our government. No. Just as we all are blind to something, what I'm saying is the Lord uncovered it, showed me. He's such a gentleman. He spoke gently. Now you're talking about a woman that was like, so mentally beat up and had some illnesses, mental illnesses. And so I didn't beat myself up. I was grief stricken, you name it, anything. Like I was just a piece of thread hanging on. And so the doctors had to stabilize me. Now I don't want to say that the doctor, your doctor that prescribes you the medication you need to be on for that season is bad. No, listen to the doctor. Because the Lord also puts people in our path to help us get through a season. So, and He did create that doctor. So you just have to use some pondering. I call it pondering, but it's discernment. You have to, okay? So with that being said, one of the first things He uncovered to me, and it was phenomenal because it was on the very first page of the Bible. And I seen it. I received it. I got what he was saying. And I remember looking at one of my prescription bottles, and it had my name, my address, expiration, the dosage. And so it was legit. It was legal. I mean, it was legal. But then experiences in my life with loved ones, with addiction, and things like that. He was working in my heart to give me some understanding. I'd have to just, one day when him and I sit down together and just say, Lord, why did you uncover that to me? But I know the difference now. So that conversation, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, great. I'm good. But that he showed me, just because man tells you, Lisa, it's bad doesn't mean it's bad. And he showed me that everything he created, now we're talking about medicine at this point, everything he created, okay, he saw it good. Okay, so we got that. Okay, I see. Gosh, yes, Lord, I agree, man. Everything is good that you created. And I do, and yeah, we are the ones that make it bad. Just because my name's on a pill bottle by the same people that says it's okay to do that, and what God created is not okay to do with, I'm just very blessed, I feel, that he showed me that. And so I've been on this mission to share some good news with people that may feel guilty for doing it. There's people out there that don't use it and suffer with great pain or anxiety, mental stuff. Heck, there's people in prison and jails that have been prosecuted. Their lives are taken away. Their families are divided. Not to mention the financial cost, the public humiliation. That's all in the family of persecuted. Okay? They've all been actually persecuted for using God's plant. Okay? Now, each case is different. Now, some cases may be that, they were illegally transporting tons and tons of it. Well, no, you can't do that. Okay? But still, we all make mistakes. And I think if we just educate people, that the more and more that we believe that, number one, it is a God plant. And number two, it's how we handle it. And that we can have we can have life abundantly. And it's not only with that, it's not only with the God's plant, but it's other things. Because I was thinking, man, I know how I believed about this one subject for a long time. What else is out there? What else is out here in this life that I've been programmed, not necessarily an individual program, but the opinions of people through my life that I've formed and kept as my own beliefs that are really a lie, that I'm just believing what generations have believed because everyone else believes it. Listen, you do the research. You do the research before you decide on what's right and what's not. And you're going to find the more and more, especially if you're in a walk with the Lord, he's going to slowly but surely uncover things that have been lies, that you've believed wrong, and he doesn't do it all at once. It's too powerful. So you get a little nugget here, you get a little nugget there. And before long, and we never stop growing. We grow until we leave. We grow until we become one with Christ when we leave this place. And then, we're at our purest form. We're with him. But until then, hey, don't stop learning. Educate yourself. Challenge your thoughts. Challenge your beliefs. Why do I believe this way? Why do I believe this is the only church? Why do I believe that this is the only Bible I should read? Why do I believe that? Just challenge your thoughts. Don't settle on a notion or a hunch. Do the research. I've been researching cannabis since 2014. The Say Yes to Live Longer campaign. And I'll tell you what, it's interesting what I've been finding. So anyways, y'all have a good day, and peace and love, y'all.